one thing is definitely that as a doctor's office, we see the difference. So if you're a doctor's office looking for a cleaning company, this is definitely perfect, very consistent. It is very thorough, which we definitely appreciate and have never seen before. So that is, I think, overall best takeaway aside from amazing communication.
Okay, so this is Mike, and I'm with Christina from Custom Performance, one of our physical therapy clients. So if you want to just kind of give me a little bit information about your space, what you guys do, how big the space is, stuff like that.
Yeah, so we are a physical therapy office that works primarily with runners, not only runners, but mostly. So our space is 2 separate rooms. One side is used mostly as a gym. We have some treadmills, basically like a full doctor's office gym. So there are weights, we have an erg, a squat rack, all that stuff, lots of boxes, bike. The other side is primarily the PT room, where we have 8 tables, a desk with a bunch of computers. We also have a cold tub that can also be a hot tub, coffee machines. We also have a little kitchen area. So we're kind of like a small little boutique in the middle of Midtown. That's like a one-stop shop for runners.
Yeah.
We just try to have everything that they need.
Yeah, cool. That's great. And how big is it again? I don't remember if you told me. What is that, like 2,000 feet, somewhere around there, maybe a little bigger?
I don't remember the square footage, but it's pretty big for town.
Yeah. So, and we've been here for about a year now. We clean every night, 5 days a week, basically general disinfection of the entire space, cleaning the office, cleaning the shower room, all the equipment, 5 days a week, every night that you guys are open. So I guess if you want to kind of give me an idea of what was going on before, how it would affect everyone at the office, kind of the frustrations you were dealing with.
Yeah. So I think a normal issue with cleaning companies, especially like with gyms, is you try to pay the least that you can, and what you get from that is not what you want. So it's like, low payment, low reward.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is, our biggest problem was that people just wouldn't show up all the time. It was very inconsistent. Like, we had a schedule, but the cleaner was changing all the time. We had a different person every couple of weeks. There was always mishaps happening. People wouldn't come to clean. There would be an emergency, stuff like that. And even when the cleaner did show up, they were not familiar with the space because they were new and there wasn't somebody to bring them around and show them where everything was. So they were kind of going into the space blindly. Half of the stuff would be cleaned, half of it wouldn't. There would be stuff all over the place because they didn't know where it needed to go or where we kept the cleaning supplies. It was kind of just a lot of miscommunication, and not necessarily from us to them, but like within their company, there was a lot of miscommunication. They would forget to take out the trash. They would only clean the floor when they felt like it. The shower would never be cleaned. Like, we had to clean it. It was just a lot of stuff, and not necessarily disinfecting as much as we need because we are a doctor's office. Like, it looks like it's a gym, but we're primarily a doctor's office. So, things need to be cleaned. Things need to be up and running. So it was a little bit of a headache for everybody involved. I think even that company, they were just frustrated at us and we were frustrated at them. And
that's a bad situation to kind of be in when, you're not happy, they're not happy, they're switching cleaners. It seems like all these issues that were going on with the company, and you were probably like very involved with it just because they kind of didn't have the systems in place. So you kind of had to hold their hand. You were doing our job as the cleaning company pretty much.
Yeah, and it's kind of like solving a mystery every day. It's like, okay, well, our trash wasn't taken out. So did that mean that they didn't come at all? Or did that mean that they came, but they didn't take out the garbage? Like, what does that mean? And then I would have to email and then they would have to contact the person. Then the management company would find out that a different person was sent than they originally thought. So then they had to find that person. And it was just like constantly being Sherlock Holmes when
Yeah.
we just don't
Yes.
have time for it.
Yeah, so basically, that's basically what we do on our end. The benefit of working with the company that prices correctly, so, we have the budget to do all those things. We handle all that stuff. Like, on our end, there's things that happen, people calling out sick, people need to be retrained, sometimes cleaners come and go. But the benefit is like, you guys have seamless service and, we're just kind of behind the scenes doing our thing. So something that we do, we have like different people training sometimes. So if there's ever an issue, we have people in our phone that we can call from the company that know your space that can kind of just come in and pick up, as if nothing ever happened. So a lot of other companies will wait until the person doesn't show up to then start scrambling and, figure things out.
The difference that way.
Yeah.
Are you tired of the frustration caused by your current cleaning company? Inconsistent quality, unreliable cleaners, and the burden of constant oversight can be overwhelming. But here's the good news. We've designed New Levels Cleaning to address these very challenges and provide you with the perfect solution. Our experienced team understands your pain points and offers a reliable, stress-free cleaning experience. With well-trained professionals who prioritize your needs, we ensure consistent, top-notch cleaning that lets you focus on what truly matters, growing your business. Say goodbye to cleaning worries and hello to a cleaner, happier workplace with New Levels Cleaning.
So when we first met, I guess, give me what you thought about our company that separated us from other companies that made you decide to go with us.
Well, even from like the very, very beginning, before we even decided to go with New Levels, it was we were kind of like at our last rope with it, and I was calling so many places, and so many places weren't responsive and weren't as transparent, so it was hard to get answers.
Right.
Also, just like there's just like a general lack of communication where, if some place is looking for something right now, that the response time needs to be a little bit quicker in order for us to choose them.
Right.
So with you guys, it was definitely very fast communication. I loved that you came into the space and actually looked at it, gave us a quote based off of what you were actually seeing and not just hearing from me what we had.
Right.
We also got a little packet that explained everything. We also got a breakdown of why we were being charged the amount that we were and what the value of each thing was, which was very helpful. So I think just like overall communication. And then when we did first start, I was getting constant emails to check in to make sure everything was good, sending over photos. Also when something wasn't right, it was like immediate response time from you guys, sending photos the next night to make sure that it was right, constantly following up. So I think all of that is just like amazing in itself, even separate from the cleaning.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But also, constant check-ins about if we have run out of products, or like if there's going to be a change in the cleaner, you guys almost always let us know. Or if somebody changes within the company, you'll tell us who to contact. Yep. So it's a very seamless process where I'm not like searching for who to reach out to or trying to solve anything on my end. I just know who to go to.
Thank you. Yeah, that definitely means a lot, and definitely that's what we spend the bulk of our time working on, because the cleaning, I usually tell people the cleaning, it's almost 10% of this business. Staffing, management, communication, being reliable, all that stuff is 98% of our business, because you guys are open 5 days a week and you need the space cleaned every day without missing a beat. So all those systems on the back end to be able to provide that to people is like 90% of what we do. it's a misconception in our industry, where a lot of cleaning companies will just kind of be like, we're the best cleaners, we clean the best, we use eco-friendly products, all those things, which are great, and we do that as well. But then they're missing 90% of it, which is answering the customer, making sure cleaners show up, that they're trained, that people are in uniform, that they're respectful, that they're happy at their job. All those things, that's 90% of what I do every day, you know.
Yeah. We definitely see difference in just terms of like work ethic in general. I think with a lot of cleaners, they're probably not getting paid enough because we aren't paying that much. And the price point for companies, like I think sometimes companies, they skimp on the quality because they want people to go to them because of the low price. Especially like with cleaning, like cleaning is a very redundant thing. It's not always the most fun. So I think a lot of times the cleaning isn't consistent. So it's like some days it'll be really great. And then some days like that person had a hard day. They did a lot of work that day. And by the time they got to us, they're just tired. And it's the quality, I think the quality is inconsistent with those smaller companies. So we definitely are seeing the value of you guys 100% and just knowing that like when I come in the next day, I'm not gonna have to worry about it. It's gonna be clean. And if there is an issue, we reach out and it's like within 30 minutes, I get a response and it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Kind of going off what you said about people having a hard day and being exhausted by the time we get to you. We like kind of see that problem in our industry, and something that we do is we never give too many hours to cleaners. From the start, it's advertised as only a part-time job. The people that do best with us usually have a main source of income. So a lot of the people that work for us have a day job, and then they want, an extra 10 to 20 hours per week. It becomes very problematic if you have a cleaning company where everyone is working 40 hours.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, one person calls out sick, and then everyone goes up to 50 hours or something to make up for it. And then everyone's overworked, and then all the clients, what'd you say?
The system crumbles.
Yeah, exactly. So, we don't want to ever overwork people so that people do have room to do the extra things and they don't feel so overworked. All right. I think that was great. I guess, do you have any other comments that you would want other people to hear, maybe that are thinking of working with us?
I think one thing is definitely that as a doctor's office, we see the difference. I think that sometimes doctors' offices, they just have very high expectations for what needs to be cleaned, and things need to be sanitized every day. People are like rolling around on the floor, like it needs to be clean. So if you're a doctor's office looking for a cleaning company, this is definitely perfect, very consistent. And even just like with the products, making sure that you always have some, like it is very thorough, which we definitely appreciate and have never seen before. So that is overall best takeaway aside from amazing communication.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're starting in a new doctor's office next Monday, so I'll send this to them.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Thank you. All right, Christina, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.